Right, welcome. We're going to do a little rig test thing. Staylax Systems is here to prove a few people wrong, sort of thing, or not really prove people wrong, but open some eyes up, right? Just letting you know what's out there before I show you what I've got to offer, right? So we're going to go through. I've brought a load of the most sort of like shop brought rigs, most commonly used rigs, and I've got it all sort of ready to go. And we're going to start off with the very basic, which is, it's just something that's always been around. It's like a really strong, don't know what you call it, like a nylon with a bottom bait. So let's remove this, rid of that. So here we go. So what we're looking for, as I lower this in, there you go. Everyone's seen that before. That's a choddy hook on there, little bit of putty on the lake bed, done. Yeah, we've all been there. Let me get a bit of a close up of that. Yeah, see that? Right, all aware of that. So what I'm trying to show you is how it works underwater and how things sort of like react sort of thing. So I've tied a little bit of line. You'll see this line a lot. I keep going on about it, I've noticed. But I'm going to pull this line to imitate the way the hook works, the way the line's working, and the way the bait works, and where it moves to, where it doesn't move to, more importantly. All right, so here we go. First little test. I'm going to pull this up. So the fish has come from the camera's right. Let me go out a bit. Fish has come from the camera's right. Yeah. So it's just lifted that up. It's taking the bait. Yeah. You can see that sort of working. Yeah. Bottom lip. Happy days. Look at that. Look at that. Slightest bit of sort of like, you know, pressure. Bottom lips. Sweet. Right. Now, let's imagine the fish coming in from camera's left. Yeah. Camera's left. Check it out. It's going to pick that bait up and it's going to rotate it. Look at that. That sort of didn't work. Did you get that? That didn't work. That was not, don't know, it weren't rotating backwards enough. It was, look, it's like floating in midair. See that? It's not rotating. So I'm lifting that up. Nice bit of suction. It's staying. It seems to be wherever it's cast out, whatever direction it sits when it's cast out. Look, that hook's upside down now. That's pointing up in the air. Can you see that? That's pointing up in the air. Huh? Look at that. Right, so if a fish come from camera's right, they ain't gonna do anything. Look, that's now upside. So that bait's in the carp's mouth and it's upside down. Yeah, it's just rotated there. Did you see that? Just rotated there. Right, now this has sort of come from a lot of underwater studying. I've been feeding fish in the margins, been watching them feed, like for years I've been doing it. I've been catching them in the margins. I don't generally, you won't generally see me do a night anymore. Very rarely. I get down there at the crack of dawn. I would have pre-baited the granny out of the place, get down there, maybe a float, maybe this rig, my rig, whatever. But that's how I like to do it. I like to see the fish I'm actually catching. I like to see what's going on. And it's not that hard. You find your spot, it really ain't that hard. So, upon seeing all this, it really has opened up my eyes on how the carp's feeding. And it's definitely a suction. It's not a scooping motion. It's definitely a suction. So there you go. First one done. I'd be very dubious about using that. It's just too robotic. It's too sort of like analysed. It's too everything. There's nothing right about it. There you go. Number one. Sorry about that. Whoever uses that. But don't know. You wouldn't want to pick that up if you was a fish, would you? Look at it. Well, you could pick it up. is my point. You'd have no problem. Look at that. And that's how it could land out there. Okay. So that's the stiff rig. Let's call that the stiff rig. Right, move.